Didn't think that. Or The Matrix, yeah. Or like a time traveling movie or something. Alright, Midonnay going with a Megawatt and Phoenix combo, and it seems like Uran is switching around his gauntlet winning loadout to finally have the roast toaster. And it seems like Midonnay is showing Uran that he can't just get through this gauntlet that easy, facing a mummy on his home stage of Mausoleum. And he gets the 200 grab, but they follow each other with the grabs. It's going to be hard to break through the super armor. Midonnay gets that 10 health back, and you know what? That 10 health could win him the game. He's being extremely conservative here, playing very defensive and, you know, far range. Alright, gets hit for 120, gets knocked down. Seems like he might want to switch in the toaster, and it seems like he's just catching himself in that Phoenix, and he's also catching himself in that 205 grab by Midonnay. Alright, charging his arms up, just kind of testing the waters, healing up even more. Midonnay doing extremely solid in this match, but Uran still can come, you know, can come back, that is, from this game. Alright, Uran is at extremely low health, but his rush is almost ready, and he can turn this around with a rush. But it seems like they both have rush going into round 2. Oof.jpg. Mummy is so tough. I mean, he's a family man, and he's wearing a leotard. I mean, come on. Mummy's just one of... he's just that one character. He's like Homer Simpson, except not really. I'm getting off topic. Anyways, they both have their rush, and it seems like they both rush at the same time, but Mummy does get the rush in due to the arm weight advantage. Uran does have his rush. Oh, not using the rush. Midonnay almost perfect health. He could perfect him if he just sits back and heals for a while, but I'm pretty sure Uran would catch on to that and grab. Goes in for the rush and deals a solid 325 damage, bringing Midonnay down, evening out the fight, going in for the grab, and now he is even the match out, just like that. From what seemed to be an unwinnable match to turning it in his favor with another grab. Will he go in for the... Oh, Ninjara spam grabbing. Oh, but he doesn't get the grab. It seems like Midonnay is catching word of this, and also his Phoenix is running right into Uran. Gets hit with the Phoenix again for 120. It seems like Midonnay has his rush, and he uses it just to make sure nothing's going to go wrong. But he forgot he was fighting a Ninjara, who can easily dash around almost any rush. Tries to go in for the grab, but gets hit by the Phoenix. Alright, now looks like Midonnay does take that first game. Jeffrey on the sidelines coaching. Pretty sure that's legal, and if it's not, doesn't matter. We're all chill here. Alright, expecting a change from Uran. It seems like Midonnay, despite having the ribbon badge, is actually trying to deceive people, show off this cute little K-pop star, and then boom, Mummy. You never expect it. It's kind of like catfishing, but not really. Alright, going to Scrapyard with the 2 pulls. Or the 2 pillars. Oh, and he seems to be changing to Chakram, which is very good against Mummy for knocking him down and doing extra damage against his power armor. Or mega armor or something. Alright, it seems like Uran has taken the lead for this match, going for double firearms, possibly knowing that he is facing a Mummy. He's breaking that fashion scheme and going unorthodox compared to his previous play style, getting the grab for 150 damage and going again. Oh, parry right into the punch from the roaster. It seems like Midonnay is trying to regenerate some health, but not really finding it. Trying to keep the mid-range, and it's working out well, except he always lets go of the shield right as the arm comes around. Uran does have his rush, but I don't think he's going to use it, maybe to try and finish him off. He tries to go in for the grab, and it looks like it should have landed, but doesn't. That's fine. Oh, gets hit by the Phoenix, and it seems like, I don't know. Uran is in the lead, but by the way the momentum is looking, Midonnay has taken the right-of-way and may possibly turn this around. But it seems like Uran notices, as if psychically reading my commentary, and brings him down to the magic pixel, trying to heal as fast as he can. Midonnay knows he's in for some stuff right now, trying to just get that rush up by throwing out arms. Or not trying to get the rush, or else he would just be spamming. But it seems like Uran does turn it around and takes the round. Alright, keeping the same loadout for both sides. This time one of the pillars is down. I don't know how much that's going to change things. Goes in for the 205 grab. It seems like Midonnay is taking the right away for this fight. And to keep it says, oh my. I just can't commentate over that. Probably because I'm tired. Macon, PH2 is now following. Thank you for the follow. Alright, it seems like Midonnay is taking the strong right of way here, and we will possibly going into round 3, but Uran does have his rush, so he could easily turn this around at any time, especially considering his arms and the corner that Midonnay has just found himself into. And he gets the rush on him, doing a solid 325 damage, going in for the grab. Uran is really determined to win this. He is not going to get knocked out. He is determined. Oh, and by the way, whoever loses this gets third, so everyone gets, like, a medal, even though it's not an actual medal. And my dog wants to go on my bed. Come on, buddy. Puppy. Oh, who's a good boy? Alright, and it looks like Midonnay does actually take that round, and he has his rush almost ready going into the third round. Uran, looking pretty okay on his rush, about halfway there. And it seems like both pillars are down, which might have benefited Midonnay. Especially, oh, Bombers is now following. Thank you for following. It seems like going, you know, Midonnay playing extremely defensive with that shielding, going in for the grab whenever he can find it. He has the rush ready, and he goes into established dominance and right of way, but he forgot he was facing Ninjara and was way too close for that to be executed, so Ninjara goes around and just punches him right out of it, but he's in the corner now, slowly working his way out. Midonnay doesn't want to enforce that too bad. The stream is on red, so that means it is probably lagging a bit. I apologize for that, everyone. Alright. Midonnay just kind of getting a feel for each other, trying to experiment with that high ground up there. Trying to make like Obi-Wan. Now, notification was on my computer, not yours. So don't worry about it. It seems like, just kind of resting there for a second. Tries to go in for the grab, but somehow doesn't land. That's a little bit odd, but you know what? It's fine. No need to sweat it. Alright, Uran does have his rush while Midonnay does not. And ASCII is now playing arms. Alright. Seems like Uran is extremely reluctant to use his rush, looking for the perfect moment. Looks like his years of ninja school is finally paying off. That's some character lore. Lore. Hello, Bummer. Alright. Looks like he doesn't even want to use the rush. Just use it as a vulnerability. Slideshow. It looks like. Sorry for the slideshow here, guys, but if you can hear the audio, at least I can kind of commentate, and you can make a mental picture out of what's going on here. If you want to donate, you can donate below, and I can maybe get an Ethernet cord. Alright, seems like just getting a feel for each other again. Going back to Scrapyard, where Uran has showed his dominance before. But the super armor is showing a little bit. Seems like the loadout is finally growing on Uran. And I just really can't predict where this game is going to go at all. But what I can say is that that grab does land for 205 damage. And Midonnay does take the lead in terms of health. But Uran could balance that out with that rush that he just now got. But as we know, he's extremely reluctant to use rushes, so we might not see it come out for a while. Mummy's on the red. He could easily break that arm and go in for the rush. Will he do it, though? Will he clip it and get it to the side or not? Oh, he does, but he doesn't go in for the rush. And he doesn't even punch and capitalize. That's fine. A little bit of mishaps. He has some room to spare, except now he doesn't because he's on the lower health. And Midonnay almost has his rush, but it seems like Uran is playing extremely close, not giving him any room at all to rush, but Uran does rush right into a shield. Alright, Midonnay could possibly rush, but I think he's not going to, considering. Alright, stream quality still terrible. I still apologize. 10-9. We might have the first time thing we've seen here. Or maybe not, because Midonnay does take the round. Alright. Oh, Midonnay tries to go for the grab, but doesn't necessarily land it. If Midonnay wins, Uran is out of the gauntlet and out of the tournament. Alright, and the rush is kind of, you know, Midonnay just really wants to finish this, doesn't want to go into a third round here. Trying to hold him off and just progress and get a piece of 8. Oh, alright. Just throwing punches, kind of getting a feel for each other, waiting for something to land, and it finally does. The chakram, and it seems like Uran is still on lower health, but he does have his rush ready, and it seems like Midonnay is backed into a corner, but Uran might be a little bit too antsy to actually use his rush and land it. It seems like Midonnay is playing extremely defensive, trying to get some health back. He knows how crucial this match is to him. And it seems as if chat is dead. Hello, chat. Are you there? Alright. Uran still has his rush, and so does Midonnay, but Uran, again, being extremely cautious, despite the fact that this could knock him out of the tournament. Oh, they both rushed at the same time, and it seems like Uran is dominant here. Probably just waiting on that 4D chess here right now. Oh, but, you know, Midonnay still could come back with a grab, but it seems like he doesn't, and it's being taken into round 3. Whoever wins this match will decide who gets second or who gets third. Alright, chat is still here, but you said that a lot after, so I'd assume that it's probably not good. I should probably close out of some tabs to conserve some internet. They'll actually do a test and try and free up some bandwidth before finals to make it as clear as possible for you guys. May even close out chat, because I'm looking at it right now. There we go. Alright, just kind of getting a feel for each other. Sorry for my lack of commentary. But it seems like Uran is actually taking the lead here, and he does have the rush advantage and the life advantage. So Midonnay does have to play extremely carefully, but he's still using that same loadout. And it's going quite fine. He might have taken right away with that punch, but it depends on if Uran will take it back, and he does with a hit from the chakram. The curved arms really seem to be melting Midonnay, and both of his arms are on that little green caution circle, and Midonnay needs to rush. He needs to do something, or else he's out of the tournament. I mean, third is good, but second would be better, am I right? Goes in for the rush right into the teleport, but he forgot that Ninjara is Ninjara, so he just went around him, and it seems as if... it's a video now! Yay! Uran is progressing, and Midonnay has placed third, and